All right, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. room. My name is Imo David. This is a wonderful platform to be because this morning we're discussing about a topic titled Learning Something New. Learning something new. Now, when was the last time you intentionally learned something? When was the last time that you sat down to read, to learn something new? Was it yesterday? Was it last week? Was it last month or was it last year? That's why this morning we'll be talking about the topic learning something new. Now, the people who keeps going are not always the smartest people, but the people who never stops learning. The people who keeps going are not always the smartest people, but people who never stop learning. If you want to keep going, you have to keep learning. You have to keep improving yourself every single day by day. Learn something new. Learning something new can be through films. You can learn something new through films. Yes, because there are educative movies out there. You can learn something by reading a book. You can learn something by listening to a podcast. You can learn something by intentionally going online to watch videos about certain things. Are you getting me? Now let's quickly talk about what does it mean to learn every day. What does it mean to learn every day? Now, learning doesn't mean that it happens in school, but it can happen right in your house. First thing is this: you can learn a new skill. Yes, you can learn a new skill. Number one, you can learn a new skill. Number two, you can learn a Bible lessons. For the ministers, for the pastors, for we who are just ordinary people, not in ministry, you can learn something new. Thank God that we have a lot of Bible applications on our phones whereby you can, read different kinds of Bible in different kinds of version. You can learn a Bible lesson. Number three, you can learn a leadership principle. Some of you are CEOs. You have 5 people working under you. You have 10 people working under you. You have so many people working under you, but you have never sat down to learn anything about leadership principles. You can learn something. You can learn a leadership principles. Number 4, you can learn a business idea. Right now, if you go to ChatGPT or use Google or use whatever platforms you use, you can ask the platform to give you business ideas, and you'll be amazed with the kind of results that you will get from this platform. If you really sat down to do research, you really sat down to read about those things. In fact, we are even in the era whereby we can get information is like this on our palm, compared to people who were born or who grew up in the 90s, in the 80s. How to get their only source of information through newspaper, get their only source of information through TV. But now you can get any kinds of information on it just right from your hand. So you can learn a business idea. You can learn a communication skill. One of those things I'm learning personally is communication, how to communicate, how to, face people, face crowd, how to make a video like this, how to put, if I find myself in a gathering, how to communicate effectively. Still learning that, you can also learn that, so you can learn the communication skills. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 7, you can have healthy habits. You can learn an healthy habit. You can learn an habit that can help your life. It's not only bad habit that people can learn. People can learn good habits. So you can actually learn an healthy habit that can help your life. And number 8, you can learn something from your mistakes. I keep saying these things that some people see their mistake and they have regrets, while some people see their mistake as a lesson. It now depends on you, because you can learn from mistakes. You can teach me from their mistakes. In fact, some of the greatest people that's ever comes out from any industry are people who learn from their mistake, who refuse not to stay in that mistake, but decided to learn to become better and also teach others because of the experience and the mistake they have made. So you can learn from your experience, from your mistake, and also you can also learn from other people's experience. You can also learn from other people's experience. The question is, are you learning from people's experience? And how can you even learn from people's experience? You can learn from people's experience through their books, through their movies, through their content, through the things that are posted online, through personal mentorship. So you can learn from people's experience. Every day should leave you knowing that you know more than you knew yesterday. Let me say it again. Every day should leave you knowing more than you knew yesterday. It means that today should make you feel like, yes, you know more better than yesterday, meaning that you must be better than yesterday in the aspect of the things that you know. That is that for on that aspect. Now let's talk about why you should learn every single day. I know a lot of people asking this question, okay, why should you learn every single day? Number one, the world keeps changing. The world keeps changing. The world keeps evolving. Technology changes, business changes, job changes. A lot of things change. And if you don't change or you don't learn, you will eventually fall behind. The world is evolving. In fact, change is the only thing that is constant. Change is the only thing that is constant. Every single thing will change. And if you don't evolve, if you don't change, you'll be left behind. You will fall behind. So that is why I advise a lot of people that you have to be flexible in the things that you do. Even though you are in an industry, look at this industry that we are in. AI is coming, it's disrupting the industry. But a lot of people don't want to adapt into AI. Let me give you an example. Far back in 2006, there was nothing like a drone pilot, right? If you want to capture high footages, they have to carry a physical helicopter and a physical cameraman to go capture those high footage. But when drone came out, both the helicopter and the cameraman lost their job in that sector. But guess what? A new job was created, which was a drone pilot. So as the world is evolving, things are changing, new things are being created. So you have to find your way into those things, and you can only do that if you continue learning, if you keep learning, so you don't fall behind. Number two, learning creates opportunities. Learning creates opportunities. The more you know, the more valuable you become. Learning creates opportunities. The more you know, the more valuable you become. Have you seen some people that have evolved over time, over decades, over years? The only reason why they stay in a particular position or they stay in that particular position of influence is because they keep learning and they keep evolving. Yes, I personally don't like to believe that my time will come and shine and go. No. You know why I said that? Because things are evolving. I can also evolve with it and still become a leader right from my youth in my industry. See, even when I become older in my industry, I can still be a person of influence. Only if I keep evolving. There are many leaders in many sectors that they were a prime influence in, like they were influential in their prime, and they're still very influential as they go older. What do you think is keeping them? Because they keep learning. Learning keeps them fresh. They are learning to adapt to each generation, to each changes. So if you want to remain on top, if you want to become valuable, the more you have to keep learning. You have to keep learning. Knowledge keeps the door open that money cannot keep open. Knowledge keeps the money that money cannot keep open. Are you getting me? Number 3, learning builds confidence. The more you understand something, the more confident you become in discussing it, solving it, and helping others. Have you seen some people that because they know something, it actually builds this level of confidence. People label it as arrogance, people label it as pride. I don't label it as that. I only label it as confidence, because they know. If you know, you would have been the one solving that problem. If you know, you have been the one that inviting to come and speak on that topic. So learning creates confidence in a person. The more you understand something, the more confidence you become in discussing it, solving it, and helping others. Number 4, learning helps you to solve problems. Yes, there are many people that when you reach out to them about a particular topic or a particular problem, it just looks as if they have the solution. Now, it doesn't make them smart. It doesn't make them that they are experienced. Sometimes they can be the same. It can be the same age mate. It can be your age mate like physical age mate. But because they gave themselves to constant learning, to constant evolving, they would have come across that kind of problem before in their lifetime, or in a level of during their study period. So they actually know the solution and they cannot provide solutions. Have you not met some people that when you bring up a topic, they're able to discuss it effectively? Not because they're in that industry, but because they have studied more. Learning helps you solve many problems. Many problems disappear when you gain the right knowledge. Many problems disappear when you gain the right knowledge. Sometimes you are not stuck because you are incapable. You are stuck because you haven't learned the solution yet. Let me say it again. Sometimes you are not stuck because you are incapable. You are stuck because you haven't learned the solution yet. And how can you learn the solution yet? Is by you giving yourself to constant learning and constant evolving as time goes on. And number 5, learning makes you a better leader. Learning makes you a better leader. Like I said earlier, great leaders are lifelong learners. Great leaders are lifelong learners. If you want to become a great leader in whatever sector you find yourself in, you have to give yourself to constant learning and constant evolving to things. Now, leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. They ask questions, right? They see a leader asking questions. When they find themselves in a conference, in a seminar, they ask questions about certain things. They listen. A leader listens. A leader listens so I can learn from what you are saying, and they also improve. Now let's talk about how you can learn every single day. How you can learn every single day. Number 1, read 10 to 20 minutes daily. Yes. Read 10 to 20 minutes daily. And what are the things you can read? You can read ebook. You can read a magazine. You can read a blog. Something that adds to you. You might be thinking that 10 to 20 minutes daily does not have effect. It actually has an effect. Imagine you read 10 to 20 minutes daily. In a year, you would have read several couple of books. It might not really reflect immediately, but it will always find its way to reward you in the future. So if you give yourself the constant reading to 10 to 20 minutes every single day, your life will evolve with time. Number 2, listen to podcasts, sermon, and also exercise time for you to become learning. Like I said earlier, it's easier right now to get a lot of things. You can sit down and listen to podcasts. You have Spotify, we have Apple Music, we have all these platforms that you can listen to educative podcasts and sermons online that can shape your identity and give you ideas and lessons. Number 3, you can watch educational videos. Replace scrolling with watching educational videos on YouTube. A lot of people stay on TikTok for hours, keep scrolling, keep laughing, keep laughing on social media, when you can spend that time and spend that internet and spend that precious data on learning something new on the internet. Go to YouTube. YouTube have a lot of educative videos that you can watch that can transform your lives in whatever sector you're looking at. I've always built the habit of watching educational videos. Especially when maybe I'm going to a far distance, I can just plug in my earpiece. Before I even get to my destination, I've learned something new. And then you can ask question. Never be afraid to ask question. Don't say, I don't know. Ask question. And also you can learn from people. Everybody knows something that you don't. A child can teach you patience. A farmer can teach you consistency. And an entrepreneur can teach you resilience. Now, I would like you to also, I want us to talk about the things that stop people from learning. Number one, pride. Pride stops people from learning. They feel like they already know it. So pride stops people from learning. Number two, laziness. Laziness stops people from learning. Some people know they need to learn something, but they're just lazy. They're just lazy to get up. They're just lazy to open that book. They find educative video boring. You hear people say that I don't watch boring things. Wow, really? You cannot invest 10 minutes of your time to learn something every single day? Oh my God, if you don't learn and evolve, you'll be left behind. You will fall behind. Number three, fear of trying new things. Have you seen some people that they're just scared of trying something new? They're just scared of, trying to improve their life. Fear of trying something new. Number four, spending too much time on entertainment. Instead of spending too much time on entertainment, spend that time learning something valuable on the internet. Very, very important. Are you getting me? And number five, not making time for growth. Some people have time for every single thing, but they never have time for growth. They never have a special time that they will need to off their phones or do whatever and sit there for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes and study. Some people don't make those time. And then we would be ending it here with our closing remark. And I've written certain things in my closing remark I would like to read out. Now, in our closing remark, I said that every sunrise is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Every sunrise or every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. A better version of yourself from yesterday, a better version of yourself from last week, a better version of yourself from last month, a better version of yourself from last year. So every sunrise is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. That is one. Number two, you don't have to learn everything in one day. Like I said earlier, dedicate 10 to 20 minutes every single day to learn a particular thing. It is the accumulated knowledge over time that makes you a very valuable person. So you don't have to learn one day. And then thirdly, just learn one thing today. Those small lessons daily compound over time, turn the ordinary people into extraordinary individuals. It's just the same thing I've been saying. Learning little things. Those 10 minutes you are learning every day, when it comes together, it turns you from an ordinary person into an extraordinary individual. The question is, what new thing will you learn today? The question is, what new thing will you learn today? What new thing will you learn today? I want you to reflect back on that question and ask yourself, what new thing will you learn today? All right, we're going to end it here this morning on the topic on learning something new every day. If you have any questions, do well to drop it in the comment section. Share this video with your friends, with somebody. You can listen to it on Spotify at the 5 a.m. room. I'll be so glad to respond to your questions. See you tomorrow. Bye for now. All right, good